Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. After prayers and blessings upon our Prophet Muhammad, the Messenger of Allah, welcome to Mazene Educational Channel. Let's explore together a world full of wisdom and knowledge, a world infused with a great heritage of faith and enlightened thinking. It is the world of Islamic scholars who have made tremendous efforts in the service of religion and society. Let's delve into this inspiring world and learn about its luminaries and their enlightened contributions to building a strong and flourishing Islamic civilization. Among them is Sheikh Ibrahim ibn Omar Beyoud, one of the pillars of reform in the Islamic Maghreb. Imam Ibrahim ibn Omar Beyoud was born on April 22, 1899, in Guerarra, which is located 130 kilometers east of Gardaya city. He was known for his brilliance and intelligence from a young age, which qualified him to study and excel in the Quran at the age of 12, before joining the local religious association, the Irawan Circle. In his youth, he became a member of the Azaba Circle, a higher religious body that uses the mosque as its center to manage religious and social affairs in the country, and he was responsible for making decisions affecting all residents. He continued to lead this supreme body and became its guide. In 1921, when many elders and sons of the region fell ill with typhoid fever, Sheikh Beyoud remained alone on the scene, which increased the weight of his mission. Despite his relatively young age, he managed to establish himself and tirelessly advance his accomplishments. He founded the Life Institute for Secondary Education in 1925, focusing on Islamic and Arabic culture and some modern sciences. He named this educational beacon the Youth Institute, with its motto being religion and morals before culture and knowledge, and the community's interest before individual interests. With this vision, he founded the Association of Life in 1937, which supported scientific and reformist renaissance in the Wadi Mzab Valley, continuing its mission in education and teaching. Due to his reformist and nationalist activities, the French colonial authorities imposed house arrest on him in his hometown during World War II from 1940 to 1944. On January 3rd of the same year, immediately after the end of house arrest, he presented the demands of the nation to the Islamic Reform Committee. In addition, he participated in drafting the constitution of the Algerian Muslim Scholars Association in 1931. In the same year, he began teaching hadith at the Grand Mosque of Guerarra, starting with the explanation of Sahih al-Bukhari, which he completed over 14 years. Then he began explaining the Quran, starting from 1935, continuing for about 50 years, concluding it in 1980. On this occasion, a grand ceremony was held in his honor. He has recorded 1,127 lessons in interpretation, which are planned in 40 volumes, 7 of which have been printed. In the 70s, the Ministry of Religious Affairs adopted his fatwas, combining vision and astronomical calculations to determine religious seasons, and considering the time of arrival of pilgrims by plane, taking into account the airport where they land in the Hejaz. His noble breaths and eventful life ended at 6 o'clock in the evening on Wednesday, the 8th of Rabi al-Awwal, 1401, corresponding to January 14th, 1981, at the age of 82. He spent most of his life serving science and benefiting the community, especially the Mimzab community and the Islamic community in general. His funeral was attended by a large procession of elite state officials, including 5 ministers. May Allah elevate his soul among the righteous and admit him to the highest ranks of paradise. Source: Al-Manar, educational website. If you found the content impressive and impactful, let's do our part in supporting and disseminating it for the greater good and benefit. Let's make these ideas reach as many people as possible, because knowledge deserves to be spread and shared. Share the content with your friends and loved ones, and let's spread knowledge and faith everywhere.